Hey there, I wonder if this thing's on, if there's any audio. Welcome. Um, I'm at a place that's kind of important to me in the story of my life. It looks like I'm recording the people as they're coming on the freeway. This is an on-ramp in Castaic, California. Castaic is a small, uh, it's like a lake community here in Southern California, about 20 miles north of San Fernando Valley, maybe less than that, 30, 40 miles north of LA or something. What if I can put this over here? If I can sit right here. Yeah, this is good. I'll just sit on the ground here. Right here. Set this right here. We can watch the cars go by. I'll tell you the story as I have my little breakfast here. Is this working out? Hold on. There. Be nice if it could stick up a little higher. Oh, right over there, maybe. Here we go. Here we go. I think I got a better spot. This this is so awkward and weird to do this. I'm sure if a cop comes by, he or she will stop me. This is so weird. Maybe I'll sit right over here. There we go. Let's try that. There you go. Captain Canada. Oh, I need my glasses. Let me get my glasses out. So let me explain a little bit about this and where I am and what this is. There you go. Gotta have this set up just right. Be like that. Okay. So let me get my glasses and I got my breakfast here. These are my broken glasses. They don't work. How's the audio? Can you hear me all right? There we go. Now I can see a little bit. So Captain Canada says, "Hi, Kurt." The ugly man, "Hi, Kurt." And the ugly man says, "Hello, hello." Captain Canada says, "Are you now en route to the burnt-out house?" "Yes." John says, "Hi, Kurt. Off adventuring?" "Yes, I am." Mino says, "What's up?" Simon, "Hi, Kurt." "Hey, Simon." The ugly man, "Yes." So yes to the audio. The audio is coming through okay. Thanks for the sound check. So I am on my way to my family's homestead up in the mountains in the Angeles National Forest. No one's lived there for decades. The whole place burned down in the late 80s. But we owned the property for a long, long time until finally the estate of the actor Paul Newman bought it. And I think gave it to like the Nature Conservancy or something like that. I'm going to eat. Oh, thanks for letting me know the audio is going good. Hey, Jaden. Hey, Kurt. Hence, K2 says audio is fine. Yep, crystal clear audio. Good to hear. Hold on, let me get another bite. Excuse me for the eating noise. I'll just eat a little bit and then I'll put it back. I'm running low on nutrition. This is I stopped at McDonald's, and for a very particular reason. This McDonald's behind me is a significant place in my life. Right back there on this freeway on ramp is a very specific and significant place. Got to go to work now, Ugly Man says. Until next time, thank you. Thanks for joining me for a few minutes. So in around 1992 or 3, I got the idea. Let me take the helmet off. I don't need it on. I got the idea that I wanted to go adventuring. And I was my family was kind of breaking up at that time. We'd been living up here in Lake Hughes. And I think at that time, I don't know how I ended up here at this on ramp, why this one's the one. But I ended up living with my dad down in Upland, down by his friend Gary's place. Pretty sad living. I was sleeping on a sofa in his little one-bedroom apartment by the freeway. It was it was a formative period in my life in terms of and Richard says, hey, oishi desu ne. It was a formative period in my life because um, basically it was the start of going alone, right? Because when the family kind of broke up and the parents really no longer were either so distracted or just didn't give a damn, you're kind of left on your own, right? So I kind of came up with this idea that I would hit the road, and I decided I'd go hitchhiking. And I asked my brother Lyle to drive me. I'd bought a backpack I think I bought it at Big Five, the hiking store. I bought a backpack, and I'd asked my brother to drive me to the outskirts of Los Angeles and drop me off. And Mr. V says, "Have a nice day, Mr. Kurt. Stay warm. You too, Mr. V." And guess what this is? This is that spot. I don't know why or how. I must have wound my way back to Lake Hughes. My brother was still living in Lake Hughes. Somehow I must have wound up back in Lake Hughes from Upland, because this is a long ways from Upland. And I asked Lyle, and he drove down Pine Canyon Road all the way down to where I am now, or not Lake Hughes Road. And we stopped. This McDonald's was there, the one right behind the bushes, the one where I got the breakfast. And he stopped there, and I got out of the car with my backpack on, and I came sauntering over here, and I stood right here. This was the very first. This is the very start of my very first hitchhiking adventure, solo, of course. And I stood right here with my right over there with my thumb out, and it was less than 20 minutes, I think, and I had my first ride. I don't remember who picked me up. It wasn't a truck. There's lots of trucks here, but it was just somebody in a car. And from here, it's a long stretch over the Grapevine, over the mountains, down into the Great Valley that leads up through Bakersfield and the like. Cinecyclist, have a great day. Thank you, Cinecyclist. You too. Have a great day. Where do you find yourself right now? I'm in Castaic, California. This is the community right here. It's on the edge of a lake called Lake Castaic on its way out towards the. I'm going out to Lake Hughes. The origins of Softy Bob. Yeah, yes, Jaden. This is definitely the start right here. This is the place, and I remember distinctly the emotion that was in my mind here was just. It's like when you get that. The Japanese have a good word for it. It's yosh. When you just get a clear determination that you're just going to do something, you don't care about the consequences. You cinch up your straps and yosh, and off you go. And I was here. My brother dropped me off. He took off. I was all alone standing here. I couldn't have been. 17 maybe at most, maybe even 16. I may have just had a driver's license for maybe even less than that. Maybe it's, yeah, certainly past 16. Does that grass ever get green? Briefly and momentarily during the rainy seasons. Mino says the great mountaineer himself. X-Men Origins Softy Baba. Yeah, that's right. So this was the place where it all began for me. Let me take another bite. Have a look and see. Let me know if you have any questions. I look back and I try to imagine if my own daughter at 16 had told me that she was going to go hitchhiking, or leave her mother and I behind and spend a summer on the road with her thumb out and no money. This was long before the days of the internet. So there was no connection, nothing. My dad told me years later that he was worried I was going to die. Captain Canada. Jaden says, this is cool. I love hearing about your life and your beginnings. Thank you. Captain Canada, how long ago did the old homestead burn down? Casualty of a forest fire? It burned down. Gosh, I don't even know. 86, 80, 87, 88. Don't really know how it burned down. I have two theories. Either my stepfather burned it down or my father burned it down. More and more I'm getting convinced that it was arson, that my dad burned it down. Well, if you guys want to hear more about that theory, my dad's been gone for like 25 years or so, but I'm pretty convinced he did it. Have you ever hiked in any state or national parks in Texas? Nope, I've never been. I've driven through Texas, never hiked. You still speak some Dutch? Still speak some Dutch, Kurt? No, I never learned any Dutch. When I was in the Netherlands, my hosts all spoke great English. I had no need. I wish I did. Jaden, I think we've all grown attached to you through years of YouTube. Well, thank you. Kurt, glad to see you. Nice to see you, Christopher. Hiked. See, it is you. Have you ever hiked? Oh, hicked. Hicked. Hicked in Texas. Hiked in Texas. No, I have not. I wish I could have. Oh, Captain Canada says, oh, wow. Maybe referring to my theory that my father burned down our house. Yeah, that's an oh wow, for sure. It was an aha moment that came to me about 4 or 5 years ago when I suddenly realized, oh, it all makes sense. Dad burned the house down. That should be the title of this video. Oh, it makes sense. My dad burned the house down. Not at that much. Hey, Kurt, enjoy your meal. Yeah, I am. Cinecyclist, maybe you should put some sort of plaque there. Yeah? The journey began. What's that? What's the theory, if you don't mind sharing? Yeah, okay. Spite. Well, my mom and dad divorced, and my dad ended up struggling in that apartment in Upland with me to take care of, and I was like, 16 and lost and confused and didn't know what the hell was going on. And he was younger than I am now, and well, he was lost and confused and struggling with his business and the like. And I can talk about all this stuff because everybody involved, for the most part, is dead. We can't slander the dead. And within a few, very short period after my dad left, my stepfather showed up on the scene, who moved into my dad's place, our place up in Lake Hughes, the place that I'm going to now, the place that burned down. And I think that my dad, and I'm looking back, I do think so. I agree. Believe that that guy was just totally mooching off my dad. Everything. I remember my dad saying it. I built the place. I got it all together. I got everything there, and now this other guy gets to come live there with his ex-wife and all this stuff. And the guy wasn't a good guy. And, yeah, no, that guy was not. He was the reason I left this place, because he moved in shortly after my dad left. It's a classic step parent thing, right? And I realized right away, oh, this guy's bad news. I'm getting out of here. So I'm pretty sure that my dad one day decided that enough's enough and went up there with a can of gasoline when he thought nobody was there and burnt the place down. Captain Kennedy, that's what I was wowing to. Oh, okay. Sweet insurance money. No, unfortunately, the insurance they had stopped paying the insurance, so there was no insurance money. There was nothing. It was just a total loss. Jaden says, did you get yourself a coffee to go with your breakfast? Yeah, I dumped the coffee on the bike. The bike's sitting right over there. I've got a sweet coffee holder on my motorcycle. So I just poured the coffee into the cup there so I can ride along and sip my coffee. That's why I bought, one of the reasons I got this helmet here, which flips up and down, so I can flip up and I can have coffee while I'm riding. Aaron, hi, I've been watching you since your historic Hidden Temple days. Oh, really? No kidding. Wow. You didn't get turned off the way Mully did? I don't know if you guys caught that live we did the other day. And he was watching me. Oh, we're walking past the hidden temple now. Oh my gosh, what's this guy full of, right? So I'm glad you didn't get turned off. Will you be streaming tonight also? Maybe. It all depends on where I end up. I'll see if there's any connectivity up at the abandoned house. It should be interesting. The reason I'm going up is that a forest fire came through. Remember, we had those ginormous fires earlier, just like a month or so ago, and apparently burned out the whole area. So I'm going to go up and take a look at the property and see how, because all of our remnants are still there. You know, all the stuff, the burned out house. We've got it's all kinds of stuff strewn about that is our stuff, and it's all overgrown with forest, so it's hard to see. I keep waiting for a cop to pull over and say, "What the hell are you doing? Sitting having a hamburger by the freeway on ramp." So if there's connectivity up there, I'll live stream up there at the ranch. If not, maybe I'll do it in Lake Hughes. Hash browns, yes. And then I'm having my second sausage. This is the time when I reject being vegan for a short while, and I will have this. Hash browns. Sorapi says hi. Hi. Captain Canada says, sounds like promising abandoned California content. Yeah, maybe. You know, I was going to come up yesterday. I had the day off from work yesterday. But and by the way, for those of you that just joined, there's 24 of you now. This is where for me all my adventures started. This freeway on ramp right here. In 1983, I think it was, my brother dropped me off here with my little backpack, and I was like 16-year-old pimply-faced kid with my thumb out off to adventure. On this particular trip, I think I made it as far as where the hell was that? Wyoming. I think I made it to Wyoming from here, and I didn't have any money. I had like $60 in my pocket, and I don't know. I remember I lived on what I called Special K sandwiches. I bought a box of Special K cereal and a loaf of bread, and I would put the cereal between the sandwich. I'd crunch it away and just water. I lived on that. For days at a time. I had no money and literally practically no food. I worked part time. I would like get a job in a like a Dairy Queen, and the guy would let me wash dishes and he'd feed me. And a lot of times people just give me stuff from their car. My people would give me a ride. Would give me something. Hong Kong to you. I wonder if he thought I wanted a ride. People might. I've had that happen where I've been sitting in places like this in my hitchhiking. People would just pull over and wonder if I want a ride. Jaden Hennessy, have you ever met a viewer in real life? Yeah, lots of times. Japan in here. Dangle. Oh, just wanted to say that your videos on Lyle's brother have been tremendously helpful to my mental health during a dark period years ago. Wish you well and God bless you, Kurt. Thank you, Dangle. That really means a lot to me, especially hearing that. Those Lyle's brother videos were hard for me to make because they touch on the stuff that's the hard side of life, right? And that means a lot to me. I'm maybe leaning more in that direction because I kind of reached a point in my life where I was like, what the hell have I got to say, right? Why should I be making how presumptive of that is to me that anybody would give a damn what my opinions of life are? And then I go and write a book about life, right? Dango, if you don't have my book, let me know. You can send me an email. Here, I can. The banner is down below. Do I have it still? No, it doesn't show up. But email dinnerbytheriver@gmail.com. I'll be happy to send you a copy. Thanks for the nice message. Will says, is that a happy face or is that what is that? I can't tell. Hi, Kurt. Hello. Christopher, I went vegan. It lasted 2 years. It was ice cream that got me to fail. I'm happy to intermittently fail, to stumble, and then climb back up. Aaron, one of the towns near me in Oregon was basically completely destroyed because of those fires. It was a sad couple of weeks. Definitely. Very terrible. Jaden, I agree with Dango. Your videos are a huge help when I'm down. I love listening to your older videos, the longer ones when I'm working on things, cleaning or studying. Thank you, Jaden. That means a lot to me. No kidding. Now, these comments, I'm not saying that just to be nice. Comments like that, what you said and Dango said, are the comments that motivate me to make more videos and to be more open and frank. Mino, isn't it great to have your own legacy and just see people come along through the journey with you? I guess that is kind of fun. Okay. I'm almost done. I know it's bad manners to eat in front of you, but I'm. Whoop! Somebody stopped us there. No kidding. That person. Can you see the car stopped up there? No kidding. They may actually be waiting for me to. But they're backing up. They want to. Maybe they want to see if I need a ride, or who knows? Maybe they went the wrong way. Maybe they went the wrong way. Oh, I guess. Wow. Talk about backing up on the freeway. Well, that's good that they made that correction. It's not good at all. I'm a driving instructor, but well, in a way, this is an area right here. If you get on this on ramp right here, you're going to be going a long time before you can make a correction. I don't think there's a turnaround for a long, long way to go. That was interesting to see, though, wasn't that? Where's the word of the last one? Okay, I think here we go. Isn't it? Yeah, there you go. I think I'm all done. I'm just going to wrap up here. Have the last couple of bites. I'm going to hop back on the motorcycle. We'll go up to Lake Hughes Road, and then to Pine Canyon Road. And I'll leave you with this. When I used to hitchhike a lot, in a place like this, I wouldn't walk because you can't walk on the freeway. But I always had a theory that I was never a hitchhiker to stand and wait. I would always walk because I thought if someone's going to pull over and pick me up, at least I got to put in my effort and try to walk a little bit. So. Whoa, there goes my food. Let's see. Mino says, aha, that's funny. It's K2. Been watching a lot of your old stuff from Japan lately. I know you were always worried about Suzumebachi. What about snakes? Did you ever encounter any? I haven't encountered any snakes in America since I was a young man hiking in the desert. And I remember climbing a little rock face and coming up over the edge, and a rattlesnake coiled right in front of my mouth, right in front of my face. And I was like a half day out. That would have been bad if it had struck, especially on the face. Suzumebachi, lots of those, of course, in Japan. Hey, yo, Ron. Hi, Ron, on your way to Siberia. Ron from Israel. No, I'm not. I'm actually on my way to Lake Hughes. I was thinking about making a diversion to Siberia, but I won't have enough time. Claudia says, hello. Vechiso says, hey, Kurt, any plans for a Softy Con after COVID is over? I bet you get a ton of fans that want to meet and greet with you. A Softy Con? You mean like a what is it called? Who's that singer? Um, I can't remember his name. He's a musician, and they have a con. What an interesting idea. Well, that would be fun. Well, if anyone ever wants to come visit, just come to Southern California. I'll meet you. I'm really kind of sad. If you ever see this, Sam, I'm really sad I never got to meet with you when you were visiting. That was too bad. Post Malone, that's him. They have a PostyCon. Jaden, meeting Kurt would be fun. I'd love to drink a beer or two with you, Kurt. Ha ha ha. Or three, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Kurt. Catch you on the next stream. Thank you, Christopher. Have a safe ride, Kurt. Hope you have a good day ahead of you. Thank you, Ron. Have a safe trip, my guy. You're very welcome, Ron. Thank you. And thank you for your well wishes. Yeah. But you weren't saying thank you. You were just having well wishes. So thank you. Anyway, with that, I'm going to sign off. Wish you all the best. I'm going to hop on the motorcycle. Let me put my helmet on. I don't have that. Yeah, there we go. Take off the glasses. And I think we are ready to roll. Although, of course, we have to strap up, of course. Here, I'll walk with you back to the bike. Have a good look at the spot here. So this is it. This is where, for me, all my adventures on my own really started right there, standing right there with my thumb out. Hey, honking, waiting to get on the things. I wonder. Hey, that guy nodded at me. I wonder if anybody would ever pick me up if I was to stand up there. Let's just pose for a second. I won't actually do it. Let's just try this. Hold on. Well, you got the crotch shot. Oh, gee, that's indecent. I can't believe I did that, and now I'm back with a crotch shot. There we go. Okay, sorry. Good luck. Yes, it was fun hanging out. Thank you, Jaden, and have a good day. Thank you, Aaron. Drive safe, Miho. Get rolling. Be safe, but not too safe. There you go. Hands K2. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Feeling funny today. Okay, hold on. Let's just walk over. I'll show you my motorcycle and it's a very short walk. The motorcycle and the what you call it, the McDonald's, and then we'll sign off from there. This is so cool that you're able to do this. I remember walking very distinctly, walking around here. My brother, he dropped me off right here. He stopped right there. I was in the passenger side. Gosh, oh my gosh, the memory is just streaming back right now. The moment, well, Lyle, he pulled over right here. I think he had a Chevy Nova. He pulled over right here. I got out, I grabbed that little frame backpack, stepped out, and at that moment, the anxiety, came flooding in. It's like, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's the same anxiety that I have when I go out to the desert and on any adventure. I always have this anxiety. Like yesterday, and it won yesterday. I wanted to go to Siberia yesterday, but the anxiety won and I didn't go. But as soon as I closed the door, said goodbye to Lyle and closed the door and walked out, walked up that ramp a few feet, that whole anxiety just washed away. And I was off on the way to the adventure. In fact, that anxiety is the same anxiety that prompted me to create a sticker that's on my bike. I'll show it to you right now. Here's the bike. Okay. So I keep a sticker right here on the front window. You can have one if you want. I have lots of stickers. You can just write to me. See right there? It says, always go to the desert. And that's my personal reminder to not get scared, but to just go and do it, because very soon I'm going to be dead. And though heaven is a wishful thought, I don't think there is such a place. And though heaven is a damnable thought, I don't think hell is a damnable thought. I don't think there's such a place either. So why the heck wait, right? Why wait for something better or dread something worse? Why don't I just go ahead and try to make the best and remediate the worst to the best of my ability during the short time that I'm here. And that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to sign off. Quit droning on. Although your comments about appreciating the drone sometimes are meaningful to me. I'm going to head off. You all have a good day. Be safe, but not too safe. This bike and I are on our way. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.